Yep, looking good. Roll the intro. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, people of the internet. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a brand new video. You know how the intro goes. So, anyways, today I have my nerd glasses on. See, different look. Because we will not be talking about fashion, shoes, those other things I've been talking about that I'm also interested in. We will be talking about two other things that I'm interested in, and those things are merged into one. On the right, we have animation, art, motion, art in motion, animation, and on the left, we have music, Nigerian music. I'll be Nigerian boy, and coming together, I'll be talking about animated Nigerian music videos. So recently I've been watching a lot of animated media, animated movies, some underground stuff, even things by independent creators, just getting into how animation works, because animation is just drawing. They're just essentially, especially frame by frame animation, they are drawings which are made in different positions to give the illusion of motion. So after watching a lot of that, I said to myself, how has this been done, especially in Nigeria or music? The music video is like 2 to 3 minutes, so it's not a long as animated production, so you can do it quickly if the budget is right. So I asked myself, have there been animated Nigerian music video? Yes, they've been, but I just wanted to make this video to discuss about the top ones especially. Before I continue, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video, share my previous video, subscriber list going up. Yeah, so let's start. So the first music video I'm going to discuss today, I initially didn't want to put it on the list, but then it's I still remember it because it's pretty old. It's so old that I can't even find any clips of it online, but it's still up in my head and I just have to put it because I will be talking about these videos in chronological order, how they came out, because it's pretty old. So the video is by Lagbaja. If you're a Niger boy, especially around my age grade, you will know Lagbaja. He was very famous back in the day with especially his outfit. He always had this persona where he covered everywhere. He had this mask. And if you don't know about Lagbaja, you might have heard about him if you've listened to Burna Boy, Dada Cover My Face, Calling Me Lagbaja. Yep, that was Lagbaja. So he had this music video which was animated. So I'm talking straight out of my head. In the music video, he was talking about how Nigerians are being oppressed by the government, corruption in the government, how during elections they only give us food to vote for them, how especially the military regime back in the time. And it wasn't fully animated, 2D movement animated, mostly pictures, cartoon pictures, but there was a little bit of motion, if I can remember. Yeah, a little bit of motion. Yeah, so I had to put it on the list because it's way old. I don't know if you know the song or you have the clip or you can know where the clip is, please be sure to put it down in the comment section. Really appreciate it for me and for the other people that are viewing this. But yeah, that's the first video I'll talk about. Don't know the name, but yeah, it was Lagbaja. Lagbaja is actually to me he had the first animated music video in Nigeria. The second video I will be talking about it's a very popular one. It's by Red MC and it's called Ijoya. The song is called Ijoya. It's groundbreaking because it was the first 3D animated music video in Nigeria. At the time, it came out in 2006, so you know how rudimentary or how old school 3D and expensive 3D animation was back in the day. So it had its flaws. One, it wasn't telling a story. The music video wasn't telling a story. Well, you can kind of give it a pass on that because Ijoya is not a storytelling song. It's just a Jaye song, party grooving song. So what does she want? What does she want to say? But one fascinating thing about the music video was the scenes, especially the dance scenes. Even though it was like, a repeated rig, it was still far ahead of its time. As watching that video as a kid was really mind-blowing. It was like, wow, because it was so amazing seeing in Nigerian music with 3D animated video on it. It was so nice. It had some funny scenes, like just few characters, a little funny scene here and there, some cars, and it was just flashy and nice, I would say. Around number 2. And number 2 video, I'll call it the most popular animated music video in Nigeria. The most popular Nigerian animated music video. You get what I mean? And it's by MI. Yes, and the name of the song is Action Film. It was off his second album, MI, the movie 2, MI2. And the cover of the album had MI in this suit, James Bond kind of pose with the mic as a gun. And the video for Action Film still followed this, spy trope. It had a lot of fan service, especially those who have watched all the James Bond movies like me. You could see all the spy tropes in it: damsel in distress, jetpack, bad guys, ninjas, flying cars, you can name it. And you also had a lot of fan service, especially with the record label mates, because the music video featured a lot of artists under the Chocolate City record label back in the day. It showed us Brimo did the hook, so of course it was in video, but it had Jesse Jaggs, Ice Prince, it had Waji was the damsel. Waji was the damsel in distress in the video, and it had a nice story. The only downside to it, which I know, it was a nice video, but the only downside to it was the animation. The animation wasn't. It was, it wasn't that. It was crappy. I was like, come on. It was 2D animated, but it was crappy. It didn't have a lot of details in it. But what it made up for the crappy animation with its story. It had a linear story. MI is being chased by bad belly people who captures Waji, and with the help of the fellow guys in Chocolate City, he saves Waji and makes everybody happy. It was such a fun video because you could follow the story. It had this fun fan service. It was funny, and you could follow the story while listening to the music. It was really nice. It's a nice piece of work. I'll give it that. So in my ranking, I'll put it above Ijoya. So I have Action Film, then Ijoya. That's it. The third video that we are going to talk about is by Two-Face Idibia. It came out in 2007. I'm not sure. I've done my research. I won't lie, bro. I just keep up with it. But I think it came out in 2006, 2007. It was for his song off his Grass to Grace album, and the song title is For Instance. Very nice song. I love the song, and the visual was a 3D animated visual. I give it tops for that, 3D animated. But that was just it. It was just a 3D animated video. No story, limited backgrounds. It had different scenes, yes, unlike where the MC's Ijoya, where they were repeated use of the same scenes. It had different scenes, but it wasn't telling a story. They were just like short visuals for part of the lyrics. If you had the lyrics saying this, there would be a visual to accompany that lyric. But apart from that, it was just there. Small movements. There was nothing all that fancy about it. don't get me wrong, it's a good music video, especially for the song, you know. But then again, you know, if you had like a story, you know, something, you know, catchy, something entertaining, more than the visual presentation or the visuals, the 3D visuals, it would have been an instant hit. So I'll still give it up to Two-Face for using it. I'll still talk about him in my next video, spoiler. But yeah, for instance, check it out. Very nice animated music video. Yep. And the final video I'll be talking about today is by Two-Face. I already said I'll talk about Two-Face again. And this it's an animated music video, yeah, but it's not your traditional, you know, what we're all used to. It's actually photo incorporated animated shots, in the sense that, you know, pictures are placed in, then are, you know, rigged kind of, or rigged in limited ways. It gives the illusion, a little part of it gives an illusion of motion, but it's not fully animated. It's just, you know, incorporated and rigged a bit. So it's by Two-Face. The song is Spiritual Healing. It was a beautiful shot because it had, what sold me on it, why I like it, it's the story. What it lacked in visuals, it made up for in its story. To me, it had the most mature, you know, captivating story of all the music videos I've talked about. It matches the concept of it matches the song entirely, Spiritual Healing. But even though I wasn't really listening to it, the visuals, though, you know, poorly animated, you know, had a lot of friction, hitches there and there, it was really nice. You know, it had sci-fi in it. It had a lot of medieval elements in it. It was just so nice. It was so pure. It was so, the story itself, I understand, like, you know, they maybe had like a budget run and stuff. Again, animation is expensive. So anyways, I will rank it last in my list because the visuals, if it was done with a beautiful 2D or 3D animation, that would have been the best animated music video in Nigeria. But the animation quality, you know, how it was done just gives it so I'll just rank it last because I liked the story but didn't like the animation. Then I will put up, you know, other mentions, because apart from, you know, full music videos, we also have visualizer animated music videos, if I would say, for different artists. We have one for Joe Boy, we have Mr. Easy Zone, we also have Olamide Zone. Those are nice 2D, especially 2D animated visuals. I really hope that, you know, more artists, Nigerian music artists, will, you know, instead of going with the normal big booty here, money here, bottles popping here, they can, you know, make a nice story that can accompany their music. That would be nice. And another reason why I did this was because Santi is dropping his album soon. Dropped the album already, fam. Just dropped the album, and he's been, you know, releasing snippets of a music video, which he has been releasing a lot of images about his Subaru Boys stuff. He has been releasing artworks, and there's an animated video coming. I hope it's good. It's really good. I know the animator, so I follow the animator. I don't know the guy. I follow him. Friend of a friend, I would say. And he's done good works. I follow him. I'll put his link down. And sure, it'll be a nice one. Yeah. So with further ado, please like this video. Please subscribe. Please drop a comment. Please share it. Anything that has to do with promoting a YouTube video and a YouTube channel, please help it. And I'll see you on to the next one. Please keep safe. Delta variant out there. Get vaccinated. And with love from all the way here and there. Peace out.